What is going on, my beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. In this video is going to be for anybody that wants to improve your communication, and I wanted to share something with you that is absolutely changed the way I am communicating and the way that I will continue to communicate the more I practice it, because I'm just realizing how powerful this is. And this is basically being able to open up the face and to open up all those damn facial expressions, man. And it's insane because in the past I was not able to do this. I did not smile, I did not do anything like that. But it's so powerful because I didn't know for sure how much I could get to with that. I wanted to have an expressive face, I wanted to have more of that, but I didn't know for sure if I could ever get to that, because it was like I was insecure about it, I was worrying about it, I didn't know, like it felt so unnatural to do anything more than, you know, what I was doing currently, that I didn't know if that was possible. And it was just like the insecurity was there. It felt like it was so wired into my brain that it was hard to even see it being possible for me to start to get out of there. And I've just been doing this practice recently, and it's a practice that I've learned from this guy named Julian Blanc. So, you know, I've done that where it's like I would come up here and record these videos and I just felt like I was locked up, like my face had a big old lock on it, and it was like, okay, you can only do a certain amount of facial expressions, you can only be so expressive, and if you do more it's gonna look stupid, don't even do it. And you would be thinking about it while you're doing that, and it would really freaking block me up. But then I had been introduced to this concept by Julian Blanc, who's a guy who's an amazing communicator, and he helps people with that stuff. And he said one of the things that actually helped him early on is to go into the mirror and just practice facial expressions. And like, if you need to practice smiling, practice smiling. If you need to practice something, but just like really just like get in the range of your facial expressions. So like you can even go, I like to do like warm-ups, like just like opening your mouth super big, or just like raising your eyebrows, or just like, there's one, Ben Gang talks about it, like doing like a chewing gum like that. But just like all these things, okay, I know it seems like kind of crazy. It's like, how is that actually gonna help? But if you go into the mirror and really see, and another one that he said is imagine yourself like you're going to audition for a certain role. Imagine yourself trying to do that in the mirror, like auditioning for that role. Now what this means is you don't have to be like perfect, but there's some times where it's like you want to be more expressive, or more, whatever you want to call it, more expressive and more just chill, relaxed, able to express. Like you see those characters on TV or movies and they're just like able to express with their face, and they're able to be chill and just like have this energy that they bring with that, whether it's, you want to call it charismatic, or just energy, joy, positivity, or just anything, or just even being able to just express certain emotions that you want to express. And you're like, okay, like how do I, like if I had to do that, here's my thing, it's like, if I had to do a certain thing, like with the smiling, I love characters that smile like that, but I'm like, if I had to do that, I don't think I could do that. I'm insecure about it. I wouldn't be able to do that. But it's, once you have that, all you have to do is go into the mirror and start just practicing it. Just start feeling your face. And what I realized is that my face, like half of my face felt like it was dead. Like this right side was a lot harder to get going. But I would basically, at first, I would just like practice the smiling, just like that, doing that over and over and over again. And at first it felt unnatural. It felt like, oh my gosh, like that doesn't look right, anything like that. But then you just expose yourself to it and you look at it and you're like, okay, why? It's not even that you're trying to look good, but you're trying to look congruent, which basically means you're trying to have joy, you're trying to bring that through that and make it look natural, make it look congruent with that emotion that you're actually trying to express. And what I realized for myself is the little crow's feet in my eyes a lot of the times didn't come up. So I just practiced doing that, you know, bringing the crow's feet easier. And I realized if I do like a half smile like that, I could bring the crow's feet, and when I do that, it felt more congruent and natural, and actually like I was portraying that emotion. It was so damn powerful that I just started practicing, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that made such a difference. Because I would literally be there practicing it, and then you would go and you would talk to somebody and you would feel it change the way that your face was moving in there, because it's more expressive, you're opening it up. And then I would do it like the half of my face, I would have to be like, okay, I couldn't do this, I couldn't raise this, like it was just so messed up. I don't know why, but I guess my face on the right side hadn't been, oh, my cat has joined us today, man. Say hello to my beautiful cat. But my face on the right side hadn't been, I guess, used or like woken up, and I needed to just like, I would just do that. And I'm still working on it, but I would just do that. Like this is way more than I had originally, but I would just do that over and over and over again. And then even like smiling without showing teeth, like just trying to do that so that you can bring it without always having to do like that full smile. like that is something that I did not have in the past, and it's crazy. But anything that you're needing to work on with that facial expressiveness, it's so powerful, because you know, if you're trying to bring about energy behind your communication, that expressiveness is so powerful, and you can work on bringing that extra expressiveness, or bringing certain emotions, bringing certain things to that, and just really getting yourself comfortable with it. And the more you do that, it's actually something where you don't have to consciously do it anymore. But the more that you expand the range and you start to wire your brain behind, like, you literally have to look at it and be like, oh, okay, I guess I don't look as stupid as I think I do, or it's not as like just distracting as I think it is sometimes. The more that you do that, your face just allows it to be like, okay, I guess we could do this and pull this out whenever it need be. You know, if I'm now, when I'm talking to somebody, I can like laugh, I can actually laugh. And that's something I didn't have before, which is crazy to say, but I literally did not have that. And it would take away from my joy in conversations or in making these videos, because I didn't want to laugh or smile or whatever it might be, man. So if you guys are wanting to do that and wanting to express more, wanting to just allow your emotions to come out, and wanting to just allow that to come out on your face, or just really being able to get into things that you might be insecure about, or you might want to just really open up your face, please do this. Just go into the mirror and start just practicing, looking at it, doing it, matching yourself auditioning for a role or doing something like that, and just keep working on it. Trust me, you will see improvements with it. It's like crazy. Things that you couldn't do in the past, like just like being able to sit with my girl, and then sometimes you would do this like little smile right there, and then my mind would tell me, oh, it looks stupid, and it was hard to do that. But then after doing that for like a day or two, I go and I'm just there, and I'm able to do that, and it brings brings about that joy that I have on the inside, which is that, oh, okay, it's scratching me, but brings that about more. And it's like crazy, because that's what I was wanting to bring. I love bringing joy. I have that on the inside, but sometimes it's hard for us to bring that on the outside. So continue to work at it, continue to do it. It will show improvements. I love you guys very much, man. I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace.